I've been so ready for this series, so prepped for it that I went and got a Grim Fandango tattoo ready. That committed.
It was destiny, Brian. You
Yeah.
were meant to see this game.
Yeah, proof of the fact that it's upside down because I am that guy.
Yes. We had to make sure that it was your skull as well.
That
Like that's the
that
whole.
that one's for me. The rest of you can look at.
Yes.
He's just having a great time. Now I understand what it's like to kind of be in my own company. This is very edifying.
So, the crack of the sign here is a funny one, right? So that forest there, where we're all getting lost into the kind of branches of like that.
Yeah.
So that sign is meant to be pointing to that forest, okay? And what's happening here is that there is basically like a secret location, basically. It says on the sign. And when you plant it in this area here, you see now momentarily. So now it's pointing us to where that location is meant to be.
I claim this land for the Britons.
And
Not again.
That's yeah, no, the fucking Brits are at it again.
Do you have a flag?
Sorry, a flag. I don't have a flag. I have a flag.
I'm married to one. I have to keep sleep with one eye open, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's allowed. Look, it's good that we diversify our genetic portfolio.
No, I agree. But in the land of living, there's still colonialism. You know, that's just it's inevitable, really. It's part of human nature.
They don't have colonialism. They just have bonialism.
What the fuck was that? Was my bad pun dance? Yeah.
You have to shake it off. You have to shake off the bad joke. You have to shake it off.
You made the bad joke.
Yeah.
You don't have to shake it off. You need to
I
take
do.
ownership of it.
I do. No, I just. But that's been the new invention of telling a really bad joke and then just ending it with ba da ba. Just putting in my own sound effect, and then moonwalking out of the room.
That's it. You don't tell me to leave. I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, and then I forget I've left the oven on. Bollocks. I've burnt my crumpets. You put crumpets in the oven. Well, I fucking do. Fucking hey.
I hope you like clever wordplay because that's all I fucking got.
And it's not even that clever, and they're barely even words.
Just fucking combinations of consonants hoping for the best. By the way, I also can't express to you how miserable it is to try and find that pole on screen.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I'll believe you. That's not a problem. But the fact is that it's not okay. Granted, I'm looking at it in a window here. When you're playing a full screen, you can actually see it. Like it is just a kind of a pixel. But yeah, remember where you fucking park this flagpole.
Yeah.
It keeps sending you fucking back.
Yeah, it's really this part of the game annoyed me. Now, I'll be honest. Out of all the ones in the game, this is the
If it's gonna annoy you, Brian's gonna have an aneurysm.
Surprisingly, this one, cause you know the logic involved in it. The other one, I just didn't fucking get.
Yeah.
Actively, while looking at it, my brain just was like, "It's not happening. It's not going in. It's not happening. It's not going in." This one, you're like, right, it's over there. I can see it. It's just a matter of execution, and that's fine.
Yes.
Exactly. That's no bother. Look, I've looked at frame rates for fighting games. I understand a Kaizo Mario run, you know, but if I can just get me a pole in the right spot, I can get to the next bit.
There you go. So now it's pointing down, pointing south. Like it is essentially a minesweeper. That's what we're doing here. That's all we're looking at.
Realistically, you want to point north. You don't want to be pointing south. You know what I mean? You want to point north.
Is that what the doctors have said, Dave? Yeah.
It's what I prefer, really, to be honest with you.
Sign goes up. Sign goes up. Sign goes down. Sign goes up.
Consult your doctor if your sign stays up.
Hey, look, a trap door.
Trap door.
Oh no, the sign's pointing down. He needs to go back to his doctor. And what?
For some education.
And what appears to be the penis problem?
What was that joke from Stephen Fry? It's like, how many Stephen Fries does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to change the light bulb and one to hold the cock. Father, mother, ladder.
Human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell.
Thanks, Robert.
Steady traveler, use it well.
Right,
I
so
don't
we've got
believe
the
Robert
key
Frost wrote that, but
to
I choose to believe.
hell.
Yeah.
2 teeth diverge in a yellow gum. And
I'd
I
say by
would-
now hell has like fingerprint scanners and stuff. I'd say it's moved on from the 90s.
Do you
well,
think
we could-
Bella's kind of embraced AI algorithms? You know, do you think there's a
I'd say
Salesforce
so,
team
like,
working
I
on
would
this?
say so.
I'd say they invented them.
I'd say hell has its own YouTube. I'd say it's good crack.
It's all
Yeah,
right,
hell
look
does have its own YouTube. It's called Mr. Beast.
Oh, the definition of purgatory. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, purgatory is a fucking Mr. Beast challenge, isn't it? Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Where heaven is a dropout game show. Hell is a Mr. Beast challenge.
Hell is where
Yeah.
Twitch streamers do nothing but stream your most hated games of all time, and you have to watch. There's nothing else. You know, the worst Twitch streamers in the world are streaming the games you hate most. That's all
So
there
it's-
is.
So
Even
it's just
worse.
24-hour marathons of PewDiePie making rape jokes. Gotcha. I kind of like
Even-
that's fair.
And Aaron Paul looking at bodies hanging in the Japanese or fucking what's
Yeah,
Logan
that
Paul,
goes without saying. Yeah.
I can
Assumed.
I
the
can make,
Japanese forest.
will we make I can make it worse. Do you want me to make it worse?
Over.
Yes.
They're reacting to our previously lived life. They are live streaming our life and mocking it in real time, and we have to sit there and watch it.
Mm.
And there's also ads.
Oh, come here. If there is,
I'd kind of be game for that, but the ads would annoy me.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. If hell is someone like Asmongold trying to chat shit about me and my living habits, cunt, you have a hole in the roof from cockroaches. You can't fucking talk. You
Brian,
are
I'll be-
literally don't have a leg to stand on.
Brian, I'll be honest. If somebody handed me a flash drive and said, "This is your entire FPV life. You can watch any of this back," and I'll be like,
I'm not made of wood.
"Plug that shit in.
Don't use wood.
Let's have some crack."
Yeah, but
like,
they'll always pause it at the good bits to tell a really shit joke.
yeah. By the way, fiery beavers,
Fire, flaming beavers.
Oh, look, they're
flaming
Irish.
beavers.
That's
they're
why
not-
you don't use Tabasco sauce.
No.
That's why you don't use Tabasco sauce, because that's how you get a flaming beaver.
Yeah. Or they're Irish.
I can't
Yeah, but that's
confirm
more
you're-
mild. That's kind of I'm
Yeah.
okay with that mild flaming beaver.
You're okay with that mild minge?
Come on, Glottis. Let's crash through this gate and drive right
Hang on, I asked the wife. Hold on a minute.
Hang
Hey,
Hang on, love. Here, step away.
you-
Step away from the stream account there for the sec, will you? Oh, it is.
Are you a natural brood? Are you?
Ah, that's why you went to the Celtic origin nation. Ah, I see, I get you now. Closer
Yeah,
to the
hedge his bets.
closer to the Scandinavians with better resources and industrial planning. I understand
yeah.
where you're coming from, Dave. Yes. You didn't lick it off an iron brew can. They suckered me in with iron brew and deep fried Mars bars, and then I ended up in a committed, loving relationship. The bastards.
I'll tell you what.
If anything was actually
I've had to
transport system
give
related,
deep fried foods up. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Oh,
I have had to give up the deep fried items of food from everywhere
obviously
because
you
my
live in
colon
Scotland.
just gets angry when I do eat it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And then you get a burning beaver.
No. I get a burning. What's that thing from Star Wars above Jabba, below Jabba's fucking ship? You know Jabba's his sail ship. Return of the
Oh,
Jedi.
the Sarlacc. You get a burning Sarlacc.
There we go. Burning Sarlacc. Thank you, Brian.
Ah,
To be fair, if
jeez.
you just said Death Star, I could just imagine a massive bump hole in space. And that's kind of did it for me as well.
I
Like,
mean, really, that's what a black hole is. It's It's God's anus.
it's a
When
fart.
you think about it.
If Satan's hole,
Oh.
if Satan's arse
Hello.
is a black hole, and then our hole is a semicolon.
I'll just drop this one. Carrying around too many of those.
To
If
be
I had
fair,
got any worse a few months ago, I would have only had a semicolon
semicolon.
left.
Yay.
To be quite honest with you, that's how it would have fucking went.
And
I
now,
had a hole in my belt. Now I don't know how big the hole was, but thankfully it wasn't big enough to cause some serious issues. Not Kenny Omega issues, but decent.
Yes.
That's why he was out. It was amazing to be able to relate to somebody in the wrestling world. 'Cause he nearly died from it around the time I got it.
I was like, hey, yeah, I kind of
Diverticulitis
had this.
cousins, yay!
As I say, Dave, the living paragraph, the most punctual of colons. But no, I have this kind of similar thing where it's like, like again, I don't know what, like, but maybe because like it's the kind of inner nature of hero worship when it comes to wrestlers. It was like you don't see each other as normal people. It's like you wear spandex and you take bumps. You're not me, kind of say like. But then when you actually do find something in common in a sense, like I found that the Irish wrestler was doing the same degree that I did, and I'm thinking to myself, Barry, are you sure about this?
don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Considering Dave, you're a wonderful broadcaster, excellent impressionist, and orator extraordinaire, which would make you the best mouth machine.
That's what she calls me. Yeah.
I think the best thing about him is his delivery, and like it's the professionalism, it's the kind of the tone nature of it all,
Yeah. The one chicken winged angel. Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
You can call it the D trigger. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm the lads.
I actually had a very, very similar thing where I connected to a wrestler, because of that, like, parallel fucking similarities.
Yeah, he thought it was very weird when you did it by USB-C.
Hey.
But it was USB-C. Is that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff's new federation?
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, it's not, because there's nothing universal about it.
Flash drive American wrestling.
No,
I would say it
Brian,
already exists because they're running out of
Brian,
extra
with
promotions.
Hulk Hogan, that is floppy disk at best.
Oh, nothing floppy about that, brother. There's enough fucking chemicals to keep that fucking standing
His
past the next fucking
Bubba
apocalypse.
Love Sponge next tape says otherwise. That's Brutus Beefcake.
Yeah, but yeah, the parallel of neurodivergence, and I would consider Ireland's greatest living wrestler, Justy, and
God, yeah, Squirrel. Like, he's a friend of the
That
show.
looks like Slim Jim.
Well, that's the key to hell, as you can tell, clearly.
It's definitely a Slim Jim because he
Slim-
wants to snap it off and take a bite out of a Slim Jim.
well, judging by what you've just told us about your dietary requirements, Dave, a Slim Jim would quite maybe literally be your key to health.
No, a deep fried Slim Jim.
Oh,
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
I mean, if that's where we're gonna go, then yeah,
Yeah.
I'm alright with
But
that.
that, that's the horrible thing. Do you know why? Because I fucking love batter sausages.
The food or the... Oh, sorry, yeah, the food. Yeah, I got you.
The food, yeah. I'm sorry, should have specified. The food.
Homemade. Bad
Yeah.
sauce.
I just can't fucking have them. It's a pain in the hoop. Literally, if I had one, it would be a pain in the hoop.
It's it's by the things in which we love, then are the things we need to turn away.
Oh, yeah, because they're the ones that cause the issues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such is the reason why I can't hang around big titty goth girls anymore.
Why, 'cause you can't resist them?
Your colon flare up as well, Brian, does it?
All those strap-ons from years ago.
I'm not going to say no comment, but Glottis is doing the impression for me.
Do you have to kind of like skirt around the central bank as well, just in case? Is that like
Man, it's just not the same anymore. I went by it a few weeks ago and I was just like, what
civilized?
have they done to our mecca of teenage years?
Hang on.
Like,
There's a Krispy Kremes.
There's a Krispy Kremes.
fuck your Krispy Kremes. Give me a drunken homeless man chatting to you for an hour while you're literally standing around with a bunch of people you don't know. You know one person, but that one person knows everyone else, and no, it's not KC before you ask. And it's like that was teenage years, and you go into shops where you can't afford anything, but you still pick out stuff you want to buy, and then preparing you for adult life where you do that all the time.
In fairness, Dave, you're like it sounds awful now, but that's only because it's new and shiny. Give it 3 years, and it'll be
Yeah,
just
okay,
as run
okay.
down as the rest of Dublin.
I'll give it time. That's fair.
Exactly. Let erosion take its place.
Okay.
It's much like all of the brass buildings in the city. Just let them oxidize.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But we are now in Rubacava. This was our destination as dictated by Salvador. So now we're here, and it's apparently a port city. So
It's really nice looking, actually. It's better than the place we were in.
And well, if put it this way, if Meche was going through the petrified forest, this is where she would end up. So possibly we got to here before her. So now we just have to wait for her.
Just need to run to the loo, but carry on without me, gents. I'll leave this rolling.
That's all right.
Was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
Copyright.
He's good.
Hey Manny, Doc Master Velasco here says he's got a place
Oh,
we
kitty.
can dry
Oh,
Actually,
cat.
we get to see cat content while Dave is gone. This is great for the thumbnail.
Meow, 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 meow.
it's like
Meow, meow,
what was that?
meow, 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 meow. This is the only way I'm going to be communicating while the cat's on screen. Meow, 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 meow.
I really hope the YouTube captions bail us out here and you were
Just translates it. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow.
I really want the other cat now to just like do a big fucking like dive bomb and go.
Told you.
As long as I have, Pilgrim,
I speak for the keepers.
by the smell
Yes.
of the sea, by the sound of the lonely
Hang on, Dave's not here. They're entirely subpar to dogs, and dogs are the best. Cats can get fucked all 7 of their lives.
He's on speaker. The cat can't hear you. It's fine.
Yeah. Now I'll say it in cat. Meow, 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 meow. Dogs. Meow, 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 meow. Get fucked.
Because I know it's their natural. Well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this.
I never understood cats.
That one eye socket used to scream like
And
a
yet,
banshee when the trade winds
I
blew,
think I
so
would get
got
along
there.
well with them. I just haven't had enough time around them. You
I
know?
might be here.
Yeah.
It's like I liken cats to people from the south side of Dublin. You know, I don't understand them. They instinctively infuriate me, and I'm sure I really get along well with them if I was just around them long enough.
Hey Manny, we were in the
I mean,
middle of a
I kind of know how you feel in a sense where like I've never had cats. I'm slightly allergic to cats, and yet cats fucking love me. It's very, very strange. Like cats will suddenly just kind of use me as a kneading pillow. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna say no, but like I'd rather not have you of your bunghole to be honest. But
Yeah.
fair enough.
You're great. Stop. Although,
Yeah, it's like that's like
well, I would liken everybody to you're either a cat or a dog. So
yeah.
much like your experiences with cats, that's how I kind of imagined Kira met you. She was like, I will climb him.
No, she's more like a
Okay.
red panda thing. Like she's
I will
big to assert
climb.
dominance. Yeah.
I will climb
This
Yeah,
guy looks
I
I think that happens with anyone, any relationship where like there's a long freak and a relatively short person. It's like that's just the dynamic we have. It's like her snacks are ground level, my snacks are 2 floors up.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I'm a few floors up, but we're both taking the same lift. Yep.
I'm ready to take you
Yes,
now.
exactly. Am I wrong?
Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
Oh, I call myself a long freak.
Oh no, I thought you were calling Kira long freak.
And you called yourself small at the best of
I
times.
broke it over the head of some
No,
hideous
you're wrong.
monsters.
You're wrong today, Jonathan. Abandon,
I am wrong
abandon
today.
the analogy. Abandon the analogy. You'll be right. It'll be right tomorrow. Not right today.
Again, you can, to be fair, but I think once you reach 6 foot, like you are just tall freak. So like it's all relative.
It's relative to the ratio. You're not
Yeah.
tall freak compared to someone who's 7 feet. But why they have 7 feet and where they got these 7 feet from is entirely up to them.
Maybe you purchased them on the black market. We don't know.
Get back. All right.
It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava. So
So by the way, this guy that we're talking to here, we met him he was one of our clients in the intro cutscene.
you must
It
love
was called
her very
Celso.
much,
So yeah, his credit was so bad that we had to give him we said, oh, you're on this particular line, and the line turns out to be a cane. So he has to walk all the way to the underworld. So that's why he has a job as a janitor to make ends meet.
Oh, so it's directly proportionate to your
I'll
stat.
help you find
Is
the
it
way.
is it to
When
do with your
should I-
level
Oh,
of
here,
status
I got
in
this
your
some
living life,
EOD
or
in these
just the package
packets
you
to
choose
hand
to
out.
purchase?
Isn't she something?
It's to do with your what you
Skin
were
the
as you were living.
world
So
we
essentially,
are.
like what kind of like karma you
So,
bring into
know a
the next
good
world,
place to
which
check it
essentially.
out?
So what's your
What's your
status?
price range?
What were you a
Somewhere
good
around the high end of
person?
nothing.
That sort of
Then
stuff. Like
maybe,
how
young
charitable
man,
were you and
it's
stuff like that.
time
So
you started
for instance, the
thinking
woman that
about
we're
the
chasing here,
job.
Mercedes or Meche,
Can you
was
give me a
basically
job
like
here? Have
was
any
practically
skills?
like a
Sales?
perfectly
Well,
virtuous,
that
innocent
does
person, didn't
qualify
do
you
anything
for a
wrong,
certain
and
position, but
when we're
we
trying to
only have
process
one
her, we
problem.
couldn't get her the
I'm
perfect
sorry,
like
Manuel.
package,
I've
and
got
trying
to
to
get
figure
this
out why,
place
trying
ready
to
to
explain,
open.
okay,
Right.
did she commit
But you
any
know the
crimes at
secret
all?
wife.
And no, she
She'll be
didn't.
the one.
How
So
did
Skin
if
hang
gonna
on?
be
How
loving.
did you know
Said
my
so.
nickname on the GA team? The perfect package. Please continue.
that's all right. I was speaking to one of your colleagues. He was very complimentary. He said you had very tight shins. I don't know if that was any related
That's
to
it.
the
Yeah,
package or not,
that, that's the
but
code
no,
word.
it was purely the fact that so like yeah, so like she would be entitled to like to an expressway all the way over to she doesn't have to go through the purgatory. She doesn't have to go through any of the journey to redemption in a sense.
Sure, a woman named
Whereas someone
Mercedes
like
Colombo
say
never came to
Manny
this town?
or
I don't know.
or
I
anyone
told
else
you
or
first time,
Celso
I'm
who
no
we're
good
talking
with
to
names.
obviously have a bit of work to do because they might not have left the land living in good terms.